Setting goals is probably one of the most important things that a person can do in their lives. Setting in today's time, there are so many things going on that you can easily lose focus. You can lose focus to what matters to you, what is important to you, and it's really easy because there is so much going on in the world. A lot of things are happening in the world. We have cell phones. We have access to numerous amount of people's lives through social media. We can go ahead and start scrolling and start envying other people's lives or how they do things. So we just end up binge watching their life, continuously seeking pleasure to what we're spending our time doing, which could be scrolling, which could be indulging in things that we shouldn't be indulging in, simply because there is so much to discover in this world. That's why I am making this video. So in this video, I'm going to explore the topic of why is it important to start setting goals for yourself. Now, having goals to me, it seems like something that could lead me into the way that I want to go in. Now, having goals in today's time, as I mentioned, you could be swayed in every single way. You can go wherever the wind takes you, wherever the trend takes you. For example, let's say you are in a fashion and you have no goals with your fashion career. When a certain trend comes up, you are easily to fall into that trend because you don't know where you're going. You don't have a sense as to what you're looking for in that fashion realm. So I have actually 3 to 4 reasons why I think having goals is really important and really good for you. Number one is because having goals gives you focus. So, like I mentioned, there is so many things that you could lose your focus to in this world. Whether it is scrolling, watching other people's videos, watching creator making things that you wish you could make, but you don't get yourself out of that rut to make it yourself. Now that comes without focus. You only watching that video of a different creator because you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. You don't know what it is that you ought to focus on other than focusing on that other person's content. So having certain goals gives you a good amount of focus to do what that you desire and to do what you want to accomplish. And also having focus gives you a sense of purpose for yourself. It gives you a careful way to going to navigating into the world, doing what you want to do, doing what you think is good for you with focus. But without focus, you simply just gonna do whatever seems pleasing, whatever seems is worthy of that time or that focus that you have. So another one is it guides your decision making. So it's quite easy to understand that having a goal, you have a certain way of going about life. Now, a goal is like an end thing. A goal is a goal is something that you're striving towards. And if you're striving towards something, that's gonna make it really easy for you to deny what is not serving that goal or that purpose which you're striving to. So having a goal will help you determine what you ought to do in a certain amount of time, or it's going to give you a direction. It's going to tell you, hey, this decision will contribute to your end goal, to your purpose, to what you want to achieve in the future. Therefore, you should make it. Or it's also going to tell you, hey, you should make this decision because it will only take you away from your goal. That is one really good benefit of having a goal. It means that you're gonna make only a certain amount of things will be of appealing to you. You're not gonna easily do anything that comes about because you have a certain goal that you have to achieve. Another one is effort. So in today's time, effort isn't really seen by many of this generation. I would say we don't really apply effort to get what it is that we want. We might want to start a business, and that is made easier because we have the internet. We have different ways of doing it. We have access to as much information as we want. Therefore, we don't put effort as much effort as it would require if you were to build a business in decades ago. And Just being in today's time, there isn't really much effort to achieve or to get that happy feeling in you. If you want that happy feeling, you don't really need any effort. You could just pull out your phone and start scrolling, and therefore you have achieved your happy feeling. Your dopamine levels are high because they're easy to get, and you can get them through effortless. But having goals, it gives you that effort because you know what you're striving to. Having a goal itself, a goal that you desire to achieve, will give you that effort, that strength to push through and to achieve that goal which you are striving forward to, instead of just having no goal, which will determine how effortless or how many effort you put into what it is that you want for your life. So simply put, if you have a goal that you desire to achieve, it is way easier to generate that effort to work harder on that goal that you achieve. And when you work harder and you achieve that goal which you were striving to, will give you a happier and better result and feeling that you could have ever achieved when you were just effortlessly pulling out your phone and start scrolling. So that concludes it. I hope you find this video helpful and consider subscribing if you haven't.